Are you new to charcoal grilling? Are you new to the Weber kettle? There's some things you got to know. And today we're going to do tri-tips. Stay tuned. So in this series, we've already done smoked burgers, we've done ribeyes, we've done chicken wings, we've done beef ribs, we've done pork ribs. And heck, we probably did something else and I don't even remember. Today is tri-tip. So here is the plan. We are going to indirect grill these tri-tip until they hit about 115 degrees. Then we're going to heat that fire up and we're going to sear them until we get a perfect medium rare, and we're going to have a fantastic meal. This is Charcoal Grilling 101, so no frills. I'm just going to use some traditional California tri-tip rub. This is from Cattleman's Grill. No marinades, no glazes, just nice simple beef. So let's get it going. I have a starter chimney full of lumped charcoal. I have a tumbleweed. I got a torch. I put all these together and I got fire. All right, we're gonna give those coals about 15 minutes to get ready, and then we'll be back for the next step. We'll see you then. The coals have been in the chimney for 15 minutes. Now, let's get them into our basket. We're doing indirect grilling today, so we have the 2-zone basket. So we dump our coals in there. We put our grate into place. I'm going to shut these vents to about 50% because I want a temperature of around 300 degrees. Lid goes on, top vent's about 50%, and now we'll let this warm up for 10 minutes and we'll be back for the next step. See you then. We're about 7 minutes into the 10-minute wait. Let's get our tri-tips ready. So I have 2 beautiful tri-tips we got from our good friends at Traub's Butcher Shop here in the Valley of the Sun. They always have fantastic stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray them both down with a little bit of olive oil for a binder. Then we're going to apply that Cattleman's Grill California tri-tip seasoning as F-22s fly over. The sound of freedom, my friends. America, F yeah. You can go pretty heavy with this seasonings. These are pretty good hunks of meat, 2 to 4 pounds each. All right, the tri-tip roasts are ready. Are you ready? Before we put these on the grill, we want to get our grates sprayed. You always want to do that. Keeps your meat from sticking, and it makes cleanup easier. The 10-minute heat up is complete. The neighbor's dogs are restless. Let's get the meat on. We're putting these opposite the coals for the indirect cooking. And then since all of our meat is on this side and we want the smoke, we're going to put a couple hunks of Texas post oak right above our coals to give us that great smoke flavor. Now, the lid goes on with the vents right over where the meat's going to be. This is going to create a hot spot right here. If we had meat all the way around, we want to make sure we rotate this lid throughout the cook. But since the meat's staying right there until it hits 115, this is the perfect place for it. I expect this is going to take 45 minutes to an hour. I am using my TempSpike Plus wireless thermometers, and I'm going to monitor this. As soon as I hit 115 internal, we're going to pull those off and get ready for the next step. So we'll see you then. All right, we're about an hour and 15 minutes in. My second tri-tip has hit 115. Let's get that off. Rearrange the coals for some searing. So the tri-tip comes off. We get that loosely tinted with some foil, and then we'll rearrange the coals. All right, we want to sear, so first thing I'm going to do is open those bottom vents full. We will take our Texas post oak, set it aside, and then stick it right in the coals because we want heat. Now the coals get dumped right in the middle. We'll get those coals spread out. Add a few more. Get our grate back on. And now we will commence searing. We're going to go about a minute aside. Keep flipping them until we hit that 135 we're looking for. All right, it's been a minute. There's flare-ups, but that's fine. There we go. All right, let's get that thing carved up. So the key to perfect tri-tip is cutting it against the grain. You can clearly see the way the grain's going, so we're gonna make sure we cut against that using my badass Delstrong knife. All right, it is looking gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, let's get the director out here to see how we did. Good evening, Director.
Hi. Very good.
Can you taste the Texas post oak flavor?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good and tender.
Comes out. Very tender.
Juicy.
Very juicy.
All right. Hey, there you go. Tri-tips. You got to know how to do them if you want to be a grill master. Thank you so much for joining us today. Until we see you next time, fair winds and falling seas.